Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend set. It's the New York Mets going up against the Colorado Rockies. And this is the... All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Ready to go? Here's Jose Ramirez. This one in the air, right field. Jones under this one. And there's one down. Take a look at the lineup. Someone who makes things happen for them, in part with his legs. O'Neal Cruz.
And one of the most versatile players. He can bat anywhere in that order, and he can play anywhere on the field. Not just the outfield, the infield as well.
Yeah, that's fouled off. One out, base is empty. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That's back there. And it's into the bullpen for a homer. Francisco Lindor takes him deep. It's 1-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
Juan Soto, the next to hit, takes outside.
I thought this was a fun note on Soto. In 2023, he hit home runs in Mexico, Canada, and the U.S. I don't think it mattered.
Now a blast to left center, way back there, on its way, out of here. That'll fire up the dugout. Home run number 15 on the year. And they tack on to their lead. It's 2-0.
You almost feel bad for the baseball when Juan Soto hits it. His swing is so powerful.
Let's break out the StatCast numbers. And Singy, it tells us this home run was projected at more than 450 feet.
Yeah, and not many players can hit home runs as far as this one. That's a special feeling, and I'm sure he was giggling a little bit as he was jogging around the bases. That was one heck of a swing he put on the baseball.
Ground ball, left side. Over to first, and Guerrero is set down. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's O'Neal Cruz.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently. Just one hit in his last 5 games.
0 balls, 1 strike.
2 outs. Now this is in the air down the line. Hilliard should have this one. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 2-0 ball. Bottom of the first, and now the center fielder, Brenton Doyle. That misses off the outside edge.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Cruz makes the catch, and there's one gone. Here's Bud Black's lineup for the Colorado Rockies.
Right fielder.
And no doubt a big factor in this series so far, Michael Toglia.
Yeah, definitely someone I always enjoy, when I get a chance to watch him, whether he's hitting a game or even taking swings during batting practice. Man, this guy's always so focused on what he's doing on that task at hand. He's got so much attention to detail that when he steps in the box, his success rate is really high.
Fires over to Guerrero, and now 2 gone. Ryan McMahon stands in now and watches strike 1.
Now just a cement mixer slider right there. It's a great pitch to hit if you can recognize it early and jump on it.
Swing and a foul out of play. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. 2 outs, base is empty. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that is ball 1. That one hammered center field. Way back there. Off the rocks and out of here. A home run. A towering shot to center. His second homer this series, and they're on the board. It's 2-1.
He's bringing the thunder in a rainstorm. How in the world did he manage to hit that pitch out?
Michael Tolia at the plate with 2 away. Swings through that one. And there's a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
And here is Owen Miller. Next offering is fouled back.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
And a curve is down and in. Ripped on a line to center. Cruz pulls that one down, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. Rockies edging closer with this shot, and this is now a 2-1 ball game. You're dialed into top of the 2nd. Here's Miguel Andujar. Marquez back to work. Breaks his bat and pops it up. Stretches out and hauls it in. Here's Starling Marte. On the ground out to short. Sends it across to first. And a couple of quick outs.
Batting 8th, second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
2 down, bases empty. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Wastes no time there. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And now Onyx Vega. That one missed. Just missed. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Marquez checks over to first, and he's back. Center field, Doyle. He makes the grab. And that is that. So 1 hit is all they get. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Mets 2 and the Rockies 1. Bottom of the inning. So in now for Colorado, Sam Hilliard. Valdez with some less than fantastic work on the hill lately.
Even the best pitchers of all time have had stretches where nothing was working for him on the mound. Maybe he needs to have his turn in the rotation skipped or something. Get his mind right to get back on track.
Valdez winds and deals. That one is absolutely belted. That's back. On the warning track and hauls it in.
Thought that was a no-doubter. Like the wind was holding that in this ballpark.
Jacob Stallings now. And that one is downstairs. 1-0. Valdez, multi-time All-Star. He features a sinker, a curve, a changeup, a slider, and he works in a four-seamer. Next offering is in for a strike.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
And strike two.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
couldn't catch up to the heater.
Finished him off by blowing it by him up high, but they did a really nice job of setting that pitch up. The plan of attack early on was to keep everything down around the knees. So that was a good call to change his eye level and run it by him for the K.
Kyle Farmer up to the plate now. And downstairs.
1-0.
Out to short, Lindor. To first, out number 3. Rockies are down quietly, and our score remains 2-1. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Jose Ramirez.
Cut on and missed 96 with that fastball.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Ball one there. Looks like the weather could actually play a factor in this one. It's coming down pretty good.
Yeah, it is, and it's not too bad yet, but the field's not going to be able to hold off if the rain gets any worse than this. So keep an eye on the pitcher's mound as well, and the rest of the infield start to puddle up a little bit.
And he grounds one to the right side. Miller. And it gets by him. And they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay. And now it's Frankie Lindor. He's already homered in this game. Hit in the air right field. And that one way back there. And that is way gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 3-1.
They wasted no time in that at bat, swinging at the first pitch, and he punished it. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Here's Juan Soto. And first offering is fouled off. And the pitch is outside, ball 1. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
He was all over that one. Good extension on that swing. Took the pitch on the outside part of the plate and drove it up the middle. He let it travel just enough.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. A 2-run homer. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add a pair. It's 5-1. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off.
That's as big as it gets right there. You take advantage of a mistake. That is an ultimate. Here it is. Watch it. I'm going to jog around the bases.
Here's the center fielder, O'Neal Cruz. Swings through that one out in front that time. Still only one out here in the inning. And a ground ball to first. And he handles it himself for the out.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Now a fly ball to right center. Jones has this one sized up, and that's the third out. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 5-1. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far.
The shortstop, Adael Amador.
The pitch. And that skips in the dirt. And a foul ball. And the lefty kicks, delivers. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Cruz moving under it. Makes the grab. One up, one down. And now the center fielder, Brenton Doyle. He's 0 for 1. Just missed.
1-0.
And another ball.
Outside.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. And that one fouled off. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what,
Now
pitcher and
batting,
catcher on the same
right
page
fielder,
right now.
Nolan
Now here's Nolan Jones. Slider clips the corner. Next offering is in for a strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Hard hit left side. Slings to first, and that will end the inning. Nothing. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been struggling.
Starling Marte.
Next offering popped in the air, right field. Jones brings it in. 1 down.
Up next
And next for the Mets,
Second
Jazz
baseman,
Chisholm Jr.
Jazz Chisholm Jr.
1 for 1 with a single so far. And that one a little below the knees. Ball 1.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
This one ripped, but foul to the right. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That one carrying. And it's out of here. Into the home bullpen for a homer. A massive home run. It's 6-1 and their 5th home run of the game.
Some things in this sport are contagious, Boog, and right now for this team, clearly it's the long ball. They thought he could blow a high fastball by him, but he was ready for it. Look at how quickly he jumped on that pitch.
One out, base is empty. So up next for New York, Onyx Vega. That misses the zone. Ball 1. Vega, in his rookie season, 26 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. And there's a ball. The Rockies have some action in the pen. Austin Gomber, the left-hander, up and throwing. That one ripped right center field. That's down. One hops off the wall. Now he'll turn for second, and his first big league hit is a double.
Now batting.
Onyx Vega with his first major league hit.
Now pitching.
A new pitcher in the game, Austin Gomber.
Number 26.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Next offering is downstairs.
Here.
This one in the dirt.
1-2.
He goes down looking. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. Ball one, no strikes. And you played behind guys, and they loved having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game.
Well, we'll hold that thought as that's the third out, and we'll end the inning. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. Welcome back, and take a look at some hot hitting in this series as we check out the numbers. Just missed.
This is one of those times when you want to be aggressive. Go ahead and pitch to contact. Let the defense work behind you. You've got a nice, comfortable lead. Don't try to be too fine.
2-0.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
No, that
just missed. Swing and a miss. 3-2 now.
You got a full count.
Ground ball right side. Chisholm sends it to first, and one gone in the fourth as they get the leadoff man. Here's Michael Toglia. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Close one, doesn't get the call. And now it's even 1-1. Next offering is outside. Swings through that.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Man, that slider bearing in on your hands like that, it's just so tough to fight off. It's kind of like a cutter and just can eat you up, saw you off. I'll tell you what, hitters have nightmares about that pitch. Perfectly executed out there on the mound.
And there's a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. That one to first. He'll do it himself. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Back here at Coors Field, all set for the start of the inning. And now the right fielder, Juan Soto. Gomber back to work. That one's in there. 0-1.
Well, these Mets, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. It's been a real team effort. Already 7 extra base hits, so that goes to show they're getting contributions from top to bottom. Nobody's doing that by themselves.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. He's already homered here in this one. That one's upstairs, ball 1. High fly ball out to center field. Doyle nabs it, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, the center fielder, O'Neal Cruz.
2 outs, base is empty. And stepping in for New York, O'Neal Cruz. 0 for 2 in this one. Line drive and foul ball.
No base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
And that'll do it. So they make short work of him there. Home half of the 5th. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. And the slider just misses.
All these Rockies, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Out to short. And it gets by him.
Now batting, catcher, Jacob.
Man at first, nobody out. Next for Colorado, Jacob Stallings. Swinging a foul straight back.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. One at second to Guerrero, and they turn two.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Next to hit for the Rockies, Kyle Farmer. Curveball drops in there.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Up the middle, finds its way through, base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
2 outs. And a foul ball. And that's in there at the knees.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Make it 4. Back here in Denver, start of the 6th, John Shambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Miguel Andujar. And the first pitch is drilled in the air out to center. He's there. He's got it. 1 away. Starling Marte up to hit. Headed towards the corner. And that is a foul ball. Just missed. On the ground. Fires across the diamond. Marte retired.
Now batting.
2 down, base is empty. And next for the Mets, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1.
No ball.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one's back. And it hits the fence. Around second is Jazz. The relay, he's safe, and that's a triple off the wall. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
And now, Onyx Vega, 1 for 2. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Two outs. And that one upstairs, ball 1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. In to score is the runner from third. It's an RBI single, and it's now a 6-run lead. Now it's Jose Ramirez. That one missed. It really feels like we might be running out of time before a rain delay is called. This rain is not letting up.
Yeah, and if we do get a delay, the unfortunate thing is the clock's going to start ticking on these pitchers, and they won't be able to keep their arms warm forever if it's a long break, and going to have to exit this game a little early.
This one smoked. Could be trouble. Lead runner around second. Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a 2-out double. Second and third now.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And first offering is fouled off. Out to center. Doyle settles under it. Makes the catch. And that is that. They get a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Mets 7 and the Rockies 1. Bottom of the 6th inning. Here's the Rockies leadoff hitter, Brenton Doyle.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of
now pitching for New
pitching
York.
Change here, Edwin Uceta.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
In there at the knees. 0-2 now.
0-2.
Got him swinging.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Now the number 2 hitter, Nolan Jones. Foul ball. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. That one fouled off. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still manages a throw. The throw comes in too late, and he's on at first. Singy, that was a close play, and it looks like they're considering challenging the safe call.
Really close, Boog, and tough to tell in real.
That's in there. That's strike 1. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
0-2.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Dives and he can't hang on. The throw is still in time, and they do get the 3rd out. The inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Rockies. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule. Swing and a foul straight back. And that is out of play. Pitch misses there. Now 1-2.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Outside low. Ball 2.
2-2.
that one down the line,
That's a
but
foul
that
ball.
rolls foul. The 2-2. Down the right field line. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
And first offering is fouled off. On the ground to third, and that's a fair ball. Soto round second, heads for third. The throw in, he's in there.
Back-to-back singles, turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
So they're at the corners now. O'Neal Cruz up now for the Mets. On a line out towards center. Doyle pulls it in on the run. Tries to get back and save.
Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time, as that was a hard hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
Digging in, Miguel Andujar. And that's outside, and it's 1-0. Next offering is fouled back. Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. And that is strike two. And down on strikes. That K is his third of the game.
Well, that'll make you smile out there on the mound, or maybe pump out your chest a little bit farther. That's about as good of a backdoor curveball as you'll ever see. Right on the black, and not surprisingly, just locked him up in the box.
That one misses, and the count 1-2.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
That one not close, and it's 2-2. Way high.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. would be next if they can extend the inning.
And he's homered already, so I'm sure he'd love a chance to do some more damage here.
It's going to fall for a hit. They take the force out. That's the third out. No runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Midway in inning number 7, and it's back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired.
Singing, did anybody ever give you the silent treatment?
I don't remember that they did. I think they were pretty cool with me in terms of celebrating my rookie year. First home run came in Anaheim against the Angels, and I always love to watch now, though, especially when that player is unsuspecting. You know, some guys, they've been around long enough to know there's a good chance I'm going to get the silent treatment. But when that player's maybe been grinding it out for a little while and finally gets that home run, is expecting the big lift coming into the dugout, and they just stonewall him, it's awesome.
Every once in a while, they'll work that same trick on a veteran player. If, say, he's been cold or hasn't hit a home run in a long time. And that's always fun when you don't see it coming at all, and everybody in the dugout goes crickets on him.
Yeah, and that veteran player's usually got a response for those individuals with one or the other hands.
Miller in the box for the third time today as he takes that one off the plate. The Mets up big in this one here at the bottom of the 7th. So 2 balls and no strikes.
That was your worst start one year. Didn't you start like 3 for 33 or something?
Oh, it was awesome. It was, I mean, it was awful. Not awesome.
No,
it was
that's
awesome.
not
For,
so awesome.
It was awesome for pitchers facing me, but it was awful for me. It sounded like some type of deal at a fast food restaurant, like 3 for 33 or something.
That one finds the zone and a full count now.
Counts full.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Here's the left fielder, Sam Hilliard. Up and
That's
in,
ball.
and that's ball 1.
1-0.
Right through there for a strike. And a big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Now pitching for the Rockies.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Jake Bird.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see.
Oh, now this one's high and deep, way back there, on its way, gone. Another homer. He's done it again. His 2nd homer of the game, and they add to the lead. It's 8-1. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Vega stands in here, takes ball 1 low. And another ball. Activity in the bullpen. Lucas Gilbreth getting ready to come on for Bud Black. Lawrence, the right-hander, also getting loose. Swing and a miss. And a count now even up.
This guy's sink has so much drop at it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Now the third baseman, Jose Ramirez. 1 for 4 with a double. Inside 1-0.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Pitch in the dirt. 2-1. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swing and a pop-up. Foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. 1 down, base is empty. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He sends one out the opposite way. 2nd home run of the inning for him, and they add to their lead. It's 9-1.
He hasn't been at his best at the plate these last few games, so this could end up being an important home run for him. Maybe it's a sign of more to come.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spit on some other pitches in this.
Now pitching for the Rockies.
1 down. And now the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Justin Lawrence.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Foul ball there. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. In the air, left side. Hilliard gets under it and makes the grab. Out number 2. And now it's Juan Soto.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
He swings and fouls one off.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field not.
2 down, nobody on.
1-1.
Late swing, foul to the left. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working, and they're starting to run away. Bottom of the 8th. Now the Rockies catcher, Jacob Stallings. Uceta back to work. That just misses.
That's a ball.
Ball 1.
1-0.
Just
Nope, ball.
missed.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Up the middle. Lindor. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. So in now for Colorado, Kyle Farmer. Inside,
Nope,
just missed. Base is empty, 1 away. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. And that one sliced foul. Late with the swing there.
It might be time to choke up a little bit. Get that front foot down early. Maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Fights it off. You'll see another. And they'll do it again. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But, you know, it happens.
Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. That's back there. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. His first homer in the majors, and they're going to have to send somebody to get that ball for him.
Always such a special moment. You know this is one of the biggest thrills of his life. He's got to be floating around the bases right now.
Yeah, he'll remember every detail of that at bat for years, as he should. It's a true once-in-a-lifetime event.
Now, Boog, there's so many times when a young player might wonder if he's ever even going to get to the big leagues and do something like this. Well, he doesn't have to wonder anymore. That was one of those home runs where you really don't know if he got enough of it off the bat. I mean, he put a good swing on it clearly, but I wouldn't say he really got the sweet spot on the bat. The exit velo wasn't anything too impressive, but it had all it needed for him to circle the pillows.
2 outs, nobody on. Brenton Doyle digging in for the Rockies. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
0-1.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-2.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Gets a piece and stays alive. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. The Rockies get one by way of the long ball. We go to the ninth, and now the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Swing and a ball lined out towards center, and a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Now it's going to be O'Neal Cruz. Ball one there. Runner at first with no outs here. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
1-1.
Runner on the go. Pitching for a strike. The throw, tag, and he's out.
You know, I got to admit, I'm kind of shocked he got caught stealing right there because of how big the lead was over at first base. Catcher doesn't throw very well either, but for whatever reasons, things came together, and they got the out at second. Really impressive job, I'd say.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. Now the left fielder, Miguel Andujar.
Miguel Andujar.
There's the swing and a miss. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the ninth. Swings and misses at the sweeper.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
That one ripped left field. In one, hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
That one the other way. Can't get there, and it deflects off him. Still finds a way to get off a throw. He's safe. And the runner from second scores on the play. And it's an 8-run lead.
Jr.
So 2 down. Jazz Chisholm Jr. up now for the Mets. Ripped on a line. Doyle makes a nice running catch. So they get 1 run, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. 2, 3, 4. And we're back. Now it's the right fielder, Nolan Jones.
Right fielder, Nolan Jones.
So they turn to Edwin Diaz out of the pen.
Well, he hasn't pitched in a while, coming on here after 5 days rest, so he should be rested, but we'll see if he has any rust to shake off.
Clips the corner, and the count 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Headed towards the corner. And it stays fair. Around first, heading for 2. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double. Here's Ryan McMahon now. First offering, and it just misses.
A lot of pitchers have caught on to how good he is hitting the first pitch. Smart to avoid the zone right there.
Man at second. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And it one-hops the wall. The run comes in from second. It's 10-3.
That's 2 consecutive extra base hits for this team. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
To the right side. Steps on first for the out. So up next, Owen Miller.
second baseman.
And first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Next one misses, and it's 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
The other way, and that should be extra bases. And it gets by him. Runner from third comes across. It's 10-4. Not stopping. He's going for 3. The relay throw. Not in time. He's safe.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
Miller stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Rockies down to their final out. Jacob Stallings digging in for the Rockies. There's a strike. This could end it. Got him, and that's the ball game.
This was a huge win to take this series on the road before heading back home. You go home feeling good about yourselves. You've got some good momentum. But at home, you also have a higher expectation to play well. So they're going to have to maintain the focus because those fans are expecting a lot.
10-4 is how it ends. Roger Dodger, ground beef control. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long. Welcome from the home of the Mets, Citi Field in Queens, New York. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Washington Nationals going up against the New York Mets. First pitch coming your way next. Just about to get started and towing the slab, Luis Severino. And Singy, he likes pitching at home.
Well, truly for him, there is no place like home. He's been so dominant here. And as a teammate, you expect him when pitching at home this year to go out and dominate just as he has. The fans expect it. And I think everyone around here knows that he's a good pitcher. Even though we don't see the same splits on the road, we're going to start to see that translate as well.
Ahmed Rosario, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Just off the inside edge. This to third, and that chance handled. Throws across the diamond, and an easy out to start the game. As we take a look at the Nationals lineup. One guy leading the way offensively for this club right now, Stone Garrett.
And Boog, he's their team leader in home runs, so you know the pitchers on that other side, man, they took a lot of time preparing for him in that pregame meeting. You know, he's got a lot of pop, and it's real pop. It's not fluky at all. He can absolutely change the outlook of a game very quickly, so watch out when he steps in.
James Wood, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one. A little out front there as he swings through it.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a ground ball. Lindor on to first. Out on a bang-bang play, but he made it close.
Batting third, first baseman Nathaniel Lowe.
Nathaniel Lowe up to hit. Lowe, a former Gold Glove winner, hitting third in the lineup, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. And a swing and a miss.
No ball,
2 outs, base is empty. And a good eye there.
Excellent arm action on that 2-strike changeup. Just missed. Man, he wanted that call.
Hit on the ground to short. Lindor. Now the throw to first on the run. And they get the out. End of a half inning of play. No score. Back here with my pal Singy. Getting the nod on the mound. Mackenzie Gore. How about a scouting report on him?
Yeah, he's definitely had a struggle so far this year, as evidenced by that inflated whip. But he's going to have to find a way to limit the base runners, put his team in a position to win a ball game. So we know he's prepared. We know this guy is a competitor. And we'll watch.
Oh, now this is drilled to center. Way back there. On its way and gone. He made him pay for that one. It's 1-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now.
That's as big as it gets right there. You take advantage of a mistake. That is an ultimate. Here it is. Watch it. I'm going to jog around the bases.
Here's Francisco Lindor. Good power. Not great in the OBP department. And a swing and a miss.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
In for a strike, and it's 0-2.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way.
Right fielder,
but that time, a little anxious.
Soto.
Juan Soto now.
He's been tearing it up at the plate recently. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
And that one finds its way through. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter
forward.
right there.
First
Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
Man at first with one gone. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. up now for the Mets. First pitch just misses. Vladdy
1-0.
matched a homer in his last game. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. 2 away now.
Batting fifth, center fielder.
Here's a Mets lineup now.
Cruz.
The home run, a big part of the equation when it comes to this offense, Singy. They're one of the better clubs in the league in terms of putting runs up via the homer.
Yeah, that makes them even more dangerous because they're going to get their hits, but they're also going to get those home runs and have runners on base, which is multiple runs out of one swing. So, yeah, you really have to try to manage a team like this and keep them contained. You can't give up extra outs, whether that be via an error or a walk.
They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Batting sixth,
So up next for New York, Yainer Diaz. First pitch misses.
This might be the most pressure you put on this guy today. You got 1 run in. You got to try to get another 1 or maybe 2.
And that one misses up and in. And that's ball 2.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Well, he came right at him right there, challenged him with the 2-0 fastball. Not sure exactly what he was looking for, but got to imagine that's a confidence booster on the mound. You're in that hitter's head a little bit.
Outside.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Fouls 1 away, and now 3-2. Two on, 2 outs. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And a swing and a line drive at a right field. Brings it in, and that'll do it. Jose Ramirez with the homer here. It's now 1-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at Citi Field, here's C.J. Abrams to hit.
C.J. Abrams.
Severino back to work. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
0-1.
That one pulled foul. Line to left. Fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. And he's got a leadoff double.
A late jump, and I think that was the difference on the play, Boog. It's not always easy seeing the ball off the bat. Something to improve.
And now it's Luis Garcia.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
Ripped to short. Tosses across to first. 1 out in the second. Stone Garrett digging in for the Nationals. 1 for 3 in the game back on Sunday. Outside low. Ball 1. Ground ball up the middle. Lindor On the run, sends it over to first. Pretty nice play there.
Just an outstanding play going up the middle right there. And the exchange to get the throw off to first just shows you why he's one of the best shortstops around. So smooth, yet so quick at the same time. And any slower, and those wheels burning down the first baseline are going to turn that into an infield hit.
And now it's Keibert Ruiz. Oh, and this one gets away. No advance, though. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. 2 outs and a runner at third. Here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1-2 the count.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Got him. And that is that. So they work around the leadoff double. Down to the bottom of the second. It's the Mets 1 and the Nationals nothing. Back here in Queens, bottom of the second. Stepping in, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Fought off foul. Chisholm wrapped out 4 hits in his last game.
Right 2.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Time to check on our umpires. Earl Hendricks calling balls and strikes.
Yeah, well-liked umpire, Boog. Pretty consistent with his zone, so if you're familiar with him and how he works, you won't get too surprised by anything. Sometimes he'll give a little bit off the corner, but nothing too crazy at all.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, one of the things that hitters will do is they'll look for that red dot on the baseball as it's coming in to let them know what the pitch is. And if they see the red dot, it's typically a slider. But when a guy's got a really tight one with high spin rates, very difficult to determine. And that's probably why we saw a swing and miss right there. Just a nasty pitch.
One down, base is empty. And he swings through that one.
0-2.
That's a little bit low.
Down. Ball.
Liner, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Everything came together for him. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
Here's Miguel Andujar. And that one is lifted in the air. De La Rosa hauls it in, 2 away.
Now batting, third baseman.
Here's Jose Ramirez. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a miss as he was late.
So hard to touch.
0 balls, 1 strike.
I mean, at the top of the zone, 99, 98, even 97. As pitchers do such a good job of teasing that part of the zone, just elevating a little bit. It looks good because you see it for a good while as a hitter. It looks juicy, and by the time you swing, it's
ouch. That one got him. So first and second with 2 outs. Francisco Lindor up now for the Mets.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
In the dirt, blocked. First and second, 2 down. Bottom half of inning number 2. Inside, almost got him.
Got to be real careful here. 2-0. He's hunting for his pitch.
And a foul. Foul ball makes the count 2-1. 2 outs. That one fouled off. 2-2. Got him looking. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. No runs, a hit, 2 left. We played 2 full. It's the Mets 1 and the Nationals nothing. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a tough series offensively, and a look at those numbers. Going around.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
Out to short, Lindor. Now a jump throw, and very nicely done for the out. Man, Chris, a jump throw like that is certainly worthy of the StatCast treatment. Let's see what the numbers have to say about it.
Yeah, these are some favorable numbers, Boog. This is the type of play that showcases his arm strength. I mean, he made it look easy, but I promise you, that's not a throw every shortstop can make, especially with that much behind it.
And that one fouled off. Check swing, and he went. Now he's in a 1-2 hole. And that's in the dirt. 1 out, base is empty. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And now it's Ahmed Rosario. Grounded out his first time up. That one catches the corner for a strike.
That's excellent location on the fastball right there early in this game. If he can do that all game, it should be a good outing for him.
Next offering down low and in the dirt. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1-2. Foul ball.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Nats go down 1-2-3. Nothing doing for Washington, and it remains 1-0. As we go to the last of the third. Here's Juan Soto.
Juan Soto.
And a base hit up the middle. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
All over that one right there. I can watch base hits like that one all day long, and so can every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Swings here and drives one well left field. Way back, and you can forget it. He flexes his power with that swing. His 16th homer of the year, and they add on. It's 3-0. 1 pitch, 1 swing, 1 home run.
Yeah, you could say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Here's O'Neal Cruz. 1 for 1 with a single so far. He was late there. Strike one.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. Trying to wiggle out of a rundown now. The tag. Ow! Yainer Diaz, the next to hit. 0 for 1 so far. That one almost got him.
1-0.
Still only 1 out here in the inning. And strike 1 to the catcher.
They just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
That's the ball.
That misses, and it's 2-1.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
That one hit to right. Garrett. 2 down. And stepping in for New York, Jazz Chisholm Jr. went down on strikes his first time through. And a big swing and a miss.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here in the last half of the third. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Mets add 2 runs on this blast. It's now 3-0. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
James Wood.
And that's downstairs. And that is ball 1.
Well, these Nats just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
And another ball. And there's the automatic. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on a tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have 1 more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. Nobody out. Runner at first. And that's off the inside edge. 1-2 to count. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Soto makes the play, and there's 1 away. Here's C.J. Abrams now. Doubled in his first AB. And it's fouled away. Abrams measures 6 feet 2 inches, 190 pounds, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year. There's a swing and a drive. And that one is off the wall. Coming home. He'll score easily. And now just a 2-run deficit.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Up the middle. Chisholm tosses to first, and there's 2 down.
First of all, that's just a nice job to even get to that
Now
ball. And then
fielder,
even more impressive
Stone
was the
Garrett.
throw. Off balance, had to try to, in the air, get his shoulders turned and make a strong throw. Does show off the strength of the arm. We're usually used to seeing that kind of arm strength from the shortstop.
Lifted in the air, right field. Soto puts it away, and that is that. One for the Nationals on this RBI double. And this is now a 3-1 ball game. Back after this. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been struggling.
Hitter, Starling Marte.
Late on that fastball.
Well, these Mets doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
Into center. And it drops in. And the leadoff man aboard.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Up the middle. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. Jose Ramirez up now for the Mets. He's already homered here in this one. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they throw 3 on the board. It's 6-1. He ambushed him right there, Siggy.
Yeah, swinging on that first pitch, and I think losing one over the fence is exactly what he had in mind as well. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Manager out of the dugout now. They hand the ball over to a new arm, DJ Hurts.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Now up to hit Francisco Lindor, and he can't come up with it. Gets off a throw, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out. And next for the Mets, Juan Soto. Got it started a little too early. Strike one. Action in the pen down there. Lucas Sims up and loosening in the pen. Number 68 getting cranked up as well. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. And now 1-2. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Way out in front of that inside pitch there, and just exactly the opposite kind of approach that you want with 2 strikes. You want to let the ball travel, make sure you recognize it, try to shorten up so that you can at least put the ball in play. Clearly fooled, but I think even more so, you question the 2-strike approach.
Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul.
Well, you put good velocity in the head of the hitter. He's got to get it ready early and then change speeds. Keep him off balance. That's the goal.
That one the other way. Over to Lowe. And that ends the inning. Mets get 3 on this homer. And this is now a 6-1 ball game. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the switch hitting catcher, Keibert Ruiz. Severino back to work. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. Just missed it. Now it's Paul DeYoung up to the plate. Grounded out to short in his first trip. Manager out of the dugout.
Pitching.
The Mets with a new arm on the mound, Dennis Santana.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
Swings through that one for strike one.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
1-1.
The Mets leading by 5, and we're at the top of the 5th. That one just misses. Now 2-2.
Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game, and sometimes from at bat to at bat.
De La Rosa in the box now. No balls and a strike. 0-2 now as he swings through it.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now O'Neal Cruz. Late on that fastball.
Well, these Mets really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Next offering way upstairs. Swing and a miss at a slider.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
And that is downstairs. And the count's full. On the ground to short. Abrams tosses to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, the catcher.
Here's the catcher for the Mets, Yainer Diaz. 0 for 2 in this one. And that one fouled off. 1 down, base is empty. And there's a foul ball. Next pitch misses, and the count is 1-2. And delivers outside.
2-2.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. In time for the second out. Good job to clean it up after the drop third strike.
Well, I don't think there's a hitter alive that hasn't at some point succumbed to that pitch right there. It just looks like it's in the zone the entire way, and then the top spin and gravity take over in the blink of an eye, and it's just such a tough pitch to lay off of.
And the batter now, Jazz Chisholm Jr. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
And a breaking ball misses outside. Cut on and lifted in the air. And that'll fall for a base hit.
Now batting, designated hitter.
So a man at first.
Marte.
Starling Marte up now for the Mets. He's 2 for 2. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1.
0-1.
And a swing and a miss there.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
called strike 3 on the fastball, and that ran back over the inner half. And we're back. Start of the 6th, John Shambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Ahmed Rosario. That's in for a strike.
You know, these Nationals looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations.
Check swing, and he went. Now 1-2.
And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
And he takes it himself for the out. So digging in, James Wood. He's 0 for 1. Clips the corner, and that's strike 1.
0-1.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Wow, that's 89 on the gun, and it's a changeup. It's like good hitting if you're looking for it, but because of the speed differential between the fastball and that pitch. Really.
And now this one's a rocket to right. Way back there. Gone. He sends it out of here. And they cut into the deficit. It's 6-2.
Things might get pretty interesting if they keep connecting on pitches like that. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
So 1 out, nobody on. Here's Nathaniel Lowe. And first offering is fouled off. That one lifted to left on Duhar. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. Next to hit for the Nats, C.J. Abrams. Swung on, belted. That's back. It one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. And they hold him at second. Maybe this is going to be the moment they start the comeback.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Put a pretty good swing on that one as he drove it out to deep left. Didn't quite have the right combination of launch angle and exit velocity to get it over the fence, but you're never going to be disappointed with extra bases. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ballgame.
That's hard hit on the line. And he makes the catch. And that is that. 1 in the inning for the Nationals on the solo homer. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the left fielder, Miguel Andujar. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. And there's 1 down.
Now batting.
So up next for New York, Jose Ramirez. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those 2 he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dish.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out.
Now
2 away.
Shortstop Francisco Lindor.
2 outs, base is empty. Francisco Lindor now at the plate. That one ripped. And that's going to bang against the wall. Around first, heading for 2. Into second, and he's got it double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. So close to blasting that one out of here the other way. But well, that's very tough to do when you take on the outfield gap like that. Beautiful swing, though. Let the ball get a little deep and drove it to the opposite field.
Man on second, 2 down. Grounded to Lowe. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. No runs. Back at the ballpark as we take a check of the bullpen so far this season. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. Santana ready to fire now. Swing and a slow roller. Fires over to first. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Now batting, catcher Keibert Ruiz.
Keibert Ruiz digging in for the Nationals. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Dunks one into left. Paul DeYoung getting ready to hit. Fastball for a strike.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. So now the DH spot. Ahmed Rosario. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Swing and a miss. Ruiz
1-1
on second. De La Rosa on at first with 2 down. Swing and a miss, and he got him. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. So the Nats leave a pair. They still trail it here. It's 6-2. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
First baseman Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Ripped towards third. DeYoung throws to first in time. And Guerrero is set down.
Now batting, the center fielder, O'Neal.
Here's the center fielder, O'Neal Cruz. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And another ball.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
On the ground right side. And he handles it himself for the out.
Now batting, catcher Yainer Diaz.
2 down, base is empty. Here's the catcher, Yainer Diaz. Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. And that keeps the inning going. Here's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. 1 for 3. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
No balls. 1 strike.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Swings and misses, struck him out. Mets strand 1. They lead it 6-2.
Leading off for Washington, left fielder James Wood.
Santana back to work. And a strike to the outside corner at 95.
Ball inside.
Just missed.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So that's
this one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Into the bullpen and gone. Another homer. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they cut into the lead. It's 6-3.
Get as many high fives as possible, man. This guy's a ball of energy right now and having the game of his life.
Low stands in now and watches strike one. That misses, and it's 1-1.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the ninth with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
Squeezes it, and there's one down. C.J. Abrams digging in for the Nationals. Check swing, called strike. Swing and a grounder foul first base side. One out, base is empty, and a run in, and we're in the top of the 8th. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Line drive to short and caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball,
Jazz tosses to first, and that is the inning. Nats draw just a bit closer thanks to the solo home run. It's now
pitching for Washington.
back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Lucas Sims.
And he's been racking up strikeouts at a high rate this year, typically at least one an inning, so he'll be tough to get to.
Marte stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. And now it's even up.
1-1.
Outside corner, there's a strike.
1-2.
Cut on and miss, struck him out. One away. And stepping in for New York, Miguel Andujar. Hit in the air, right field. Garrett hauls it in for the out. 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Now a chance for Jose Ramirez. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one. The Nationals have some action going in the pen. Jorge Lopez looks to be getting ready for Dave Martinez. 2 down, nobody on, and a foul ball. Strike 3 went back to the sweeper and got the strikeout. Nothing doing for the Mets as they're unable to add to their 6-3 lead. Back here in Queens, and now the right fielder, Stone Garrett. Just missed. Fastball for a strike at 95.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
That's a strike across the top of the zone. And it remains 2-2. And here comes the Mets manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Dennis Santana. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Swings and misses. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch. Tailing away from the hitter, lowing away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. Tell you what, that's a tremendous two-strike pitch.
Next to hit, Keibert Ruiz. And there's a strike. Diaz, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a two-seamer. Struck him out swinging. And they're down to their last out. And now up for Washington, Paul DeYoung. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out.
No,
and there's a ball.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When she elevates, guys aren't touching it.
Diaz is just 1 strike away. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Well, they win the opener at home. First game of the 3-game series, and there's just such a good feeling when you're in your own ballpark. You're sleeping in your own bed. You're eating your clubhouse manager's food. Everything's right in your world, and they played like it today.
6-3 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.